morning at the Good Feet store.
Now at 5 a.m., a mass shooting leaving multiple people dead and many more injured in Northern California. What we know about the investigation this morning.
A business destroyed and a beloved cat missing. We'll hear from a shaken owner after the brazen barbershop burglary.
And check your flight status. Winter weather is disrupting flights across the country as millions head home from their holiday destinations.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, and thank you for being with us on this Sunday morning. I'm Tim Caputo.
And I'm Irene Cruz. Yeah, a lot of people across the country dealing with those snowy conditions, wintry conditions. Thankfully for us, we're just dealing with a little bit of fog and some cooler temperatures.
Yes, we have foggy conditions, so there you go. We got a fair share of some winter weather there. But yeah, as soon as you step out the door this morning, you are going to see a lot of this, that limited visibility. The foggy skies are back. This is LAX this morning, so a nice cool start to your Sunday. Also, it is going to be noticeably cooler out there today, so bundle up, have the jacket, the sweater, the coat. LAX coming in 55 degrees and visibility just over a quarter of a mile. So if you were up and about yesterday, this is very similar to what we were dealing with. Long Beach, pretty socked in. You can't even see which sky camera this is. In fact, there you go. It's not Long Beach, it's Irvine. 50 degrees for you. Visibility a little bit better. It's up to 6 miles, but just keep in mind as you head out the door, give yourself that extra drive time and bundle up. The temperature is really chilly out there. 45 out in Victorville, Wrightwood, you're coming in 40 degrees to start off your Sunday. 48 in Van Nuys, and then closer to the coast, we're seeing the 50s. 58 in Santa Monica, Redondo Beach, 55. Most spots today are only going to make it to the 60s. LA, Orange County, even our valleys, mid to upper 60s. Inland Empire, you just break into those low 70s. Beaches, high deserts, both in the 60s this afternoon. Mountains sticking to the 50s. All right, cool conditions today, but then we have a lot on the way this week. We are talking about Santa Ana winds, a storm, and then another round of winds as we head into the weekend. I'll break it all down in the full forecast. But for now, Tim, Irene, I'll send it back to you two.
All right, Shayla, thank you. Sheriff's deputies this morning looking for the gunman behind a deadly mass shooting at a banquet hall in Stockton. 4 people were killed and 10 others wounded in what investigators say what may have been a targeted shooting. Rather, it happened yesterday evening at a kid's birthday party. Deputies say an argument sparked that gunfire. Several people were taken to hospitals. The victims here range from children to adults. The Sheriff's Department urging anyone with any video or potential information to come forward.
Burglars hit a barber shop in South LA on Thanksgiving, taking not only equipment, but the store's pet as well.
Now the hunt is on for those thieves. Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez spoke to the owner of that shop.
And just pretty much destroyed my business in 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
On a morning meant for family, a crew of burglars made themselves right at home inside LA Fresh Cuts. Surveillance video shows them smashing their way into the South LA barbershop on East Florence Avenue just before 2:30 a.m. on Thanksgiving.
They broke the shelf to take our inventory. Not sure why they did this, but took the whole door down as well.
Once they're inside, they move fast, tearing through workstations and grabbing anything of value. But of everything they took, the loss hitting this block the hardest is a pet.
They ran to the back, took the cat, and carelessly just threw him on the back of their car.
The shop's mascot, a friendly fixture in the barber chairs. Now take a look at this video as the mass burglars steal the cat in its kennel as it frantically springs around looking for help.
It's not just any cat, it's a family member. It's my Savannah cat, yeah, his name's Simba.
The burglars also got away with barber tools, inventory, and thousands in cash set aside for the shop's fantasy football leagues. Not to mention the cost of the damage left behind, totaling to...
It's about $14,000 that I have to cover.
Detectives are combing through surveillance video, but until there are leads, shop owner Joe Gomez says he's stepping up security on his own.
And I've been sleeping on this couch I have right here at the barbershop so that nobody else comes in and breaks in and takes any of our other property.
For now, the focus isn't on getting back what was stolen, but rather who was stolen. Joe sharing a message to the people responsible for Simba's kidnapping.
Not only did you guys take away a family member, not only did you destroy my business, but you're taking away from the community. He's not just a number, it's a family member, so please bring Simba back.
In South LA, Abigail Velez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Meantime, in Covina, a widow returned home from Thanksgiving dinner to find her house of 30 years ransacked by burglars. Personal heirlooms and valuables all gone. But that's not the worst part. 76-year-old Monica Lopez says her beloved dog, Rocky, was also missing. Police found him dead a few blocks away and say he suffered severe head trauma. The family believes he ran after the burglars and was either hit by a car or possibly was killed by the burglars while protecting his house.
I killed my dog. I killed my dog.
Such, a cold-hearted people to do that to someone and an animal and someone elderly, to target them or watch them just for a few bucks.
The victim's son says strange things have been happening recently, including people banging on the windows in the middle of the night. The thieves stole Lopez's wedding rings and the money she set aside for her mortgage payment. Detectives will return to the house tomorrow to check for fingerprints and hopefully identify those burglars.
Buckle up. Today is expected to be the busiest travel day of the year as millions head home from Thanksgiving.
But severe weather is already causing major delays on roads and in airports, with hundreds of flights canceled nationwide. FlightAware is reporting at least 17 cancellations and more than 70 delays out of LAX. ABC's Dave Packer has more on the winter storm.
This morning, severe weather across parts of the country are creating travel headaches. Saturday on I-70, a massive 45-car pileup west of Indianapolis snarled traffic for hours. Indiana State Police with this warning.
Make sure that you buckle up, slow down, and don't drive while distracted.
Residents in Springfield, Illinois clearing out sidewalks. A similar scene playing out in Rochester, Minnesota. The weather largely responsible for canceling hundreds of flights nationwide. At Chicago's O'Hare International Airport, flights were delayed an average of 5 hours on Saturday due to snow and ice.
We were expecting to hit the flight by 6:30, I think, and now we're looking at about 11:20.
As experts warn people to build in extra time to get to their destinations. That same system bringing warmer temperatures and rain as it moves east. Dave Packer, ABC News, New York.
A quick approaching deadline when you need to file for federal student aid.